This is Mr. Flintwinch. Flintwinch is a consultant and, according to his website, is very wise and knowledgeable. It's hard to tell, however, since plain English is not one of his strong points. You see, Flintwinch complicates things. He uses jargon, acronyms, initialisms, and abbreviations. One of his favorites is ROI. ROI this and ROI that. We must maximize, optimize, and energize our ROI. Complicated indeed, and this is a shame, because ROI is really a useful idea. It means return on investment, and the more of it you get, the better. Let's have a closer look. ROI is a measure of success. It could be about an investment, a project, or any situation where you are putting something in with the hopes of getting something more out. And it looks like this. Simple, really. A positive percentage means you are better off. A negative percentage means you've lost out. Consider Tom. Tom has £100 he wants to put to work. Being a fairly safe fellow, Tom puts his cash into a term deposit that pays a flat 5% annual interest rate. After 1 year, Tom has his original £100 plus £5 interest. The taxman takes £2 of that, leaving Tom with £103 total. According to our equation, then, Tom's ROI is 3%. Now consider Jane. Jane puts her £100 into a tax-efficient cash ISA, also at a 5% interest rate. In this case, however, since the taxman is out of luck, Jane keeps the full £105 at the end of the year, an ROI of 5%. Jane wins. Notice that ROI is measured as a percentage, and so is easy to compare. If Jane had invested £200, she would have an additional 10 at the end of the year. Still, however, an ROI of 5%. Enter Mr. Flintwinch, who, as we've seen, tends to complicate things. Flintwinch tells Tom he can help maximize his ROI with a safe investment guaranteeing Tom a 6% return, after tax this time. Tom boasts to Jane that he has now outperformed her. He claims he got 6% ROI following the advice of Flintwinch. Jane, however, points out that while he did make £6 in interest, Flintwinch took a £2 advisory fee. Flintwinch has fudged the ROI calculations by not including total costs. This is a common trick of Flintwinch and Associates. ROI can be massaged in many ways, and not including all costs is one of them. Sometimes they use ROI as a general synonym for benefits, or even for the more mundane, cost savings. These uses are incorrect and misleading. This is why it is important to be clear about exactly what is going into the ROI calculation. As they say, garbage in, garbage out. Jane and Tom retire to the local pub. It is happy hour and a good opportunity to reduce total costs and so improve ROI.